Hello, my most amazing artist. I'm sitting here with Kylie, and she is going to help me today. We are going to be drawing a lion. You want to grab that sheet of paper, Kylie, and you can show it to him. So it's going to look similar to this. We're going to use oil pastels, and we're also using watercolor paper, which is really nice paper. Okay, you can put that back down, and we're going to draw it step by step. And so I'll draw, and then Kylie will draw, and then we're just going to do this as a directed drawing so you can draw step by step with us. Okay, so you are going to pick any color oil pastel that you'd like, but you just need to pick one color for this drawing. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to kind of find the middle of your paper, and you're going to draw a 7. Kind of right in the middle. Okay, and then you're going to draw a backward 7. And it can be like, you see how it's a little bit skinnier up here, a little bit thicker down here, so that's fine. Okay, and then off of this 7, you're going to do like a little, just like, almost like a C and a backwards C. Okay, and then right here where those connect, we're going to draw the nose. So kind of like a rounded triangle. You're going to color that in. Okay, now we're going to go up here and we're going to draw the eyes. So underneath the top of the 7, but pretty close to it, we're going to draw just what you would think of as a normal eye. So kind of a rainbow line up and then a rainbow line down, just that almond shape. And we'll do that on both sides. And if they're 2 different sizes, it's okay, just do your best. And we'll draw a circle. And one thing I want to be sure that you guys are doing is press down pretty hard with your oil pastel, a dot in the middle of the circle. I have to go do this side. This watercolor paper kind of is thick and it has a texture. And so that texture it makes it a little bit harder to draw these lines, but it's going to look beautiful when we use our watercolor. Press down hard. Okay, now above your 7s, we're going to do a line that looks kind of like a bird, like the little, almost like a stick figure bird. And then we'll add an ear, so a triangle on each side. That's okay. You add a triangle on the other side. And then inside the triangle, we're going to kind of do a curved line. And a curved line. And then like a zigzag line to close that off on both sides. Okay? All right. Now, we are going to bring a line. I'm going to kind of like lightly draw a line like this that just kind of closes the face. And then, so like you want to bring this kind of like it would be connecting down here, sort of. It won't mess it up. Just kind of draw like that. There you go. And then we're going to take our oil pastel and just kind of make it look furry with a zigzag line. All the way around there. You can do this on the top line that we drew that looked kind of like the bird. Okay, and you're going to add some like little dots here for where whiskers might be. Okay, and then really the mouth would come down here. I'm trying to decide how I want to fix this because I kind of messed mine up a little bit. So I think I'm just going to bring this in a little bit more. And then I can draw the mouth line. And it's going to be colored in, like the nose. Okay. So even though I sort of messed that up, it doesn't really look that bad. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you are going to decide if you want your face to be cool colors or warm colors. So I have a pile of warm colors here. My warm colors are red, orange, and yellow. Pink is a tint of red because if you add white to red, you get pink. And then I have my cool colors up here, so green, blue, and purple. And what we're going to do next week, we're going to paint these. But we're going to do something where you're going to paint the face either all warm colors, like this, these colors, or you're going to paint the face all cool colors. So you kind of have to make a decision right now because we're going to need one other oil pastel. So if I decide that I want to paint my face, I think I'm going to paint my face cool colors next week, which means I'm going to have warm colors out here in the background for the mane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my warm colors and I am just going to kind of draw some lines, just coming from the lion's face to the side of the paper. So you're going to go around now, but you want to leave some white spaces to paint. So I'm not gonna draw my entire mane with oil pastels, but I'm just gonna do a few little lines. You can do this how you want. I'm kind of making my lines thick and trying to make them kind of look like hair. But I mean, you may just want to do your line like this. You may do it just like a thick stripe. So that's up to you how you want to draw your lines. But they should touch the side of your lion's face, and they should go all the way to the edge of the paper. So you could also use more than one color. I have a whole lot of white space, so I am going to paint next week. But since I have a whole lot of white space, I think I'm going to get one more color and kind of go between the reds. And then that still gives me plenty of space to paint. And we're not drawing anything on the lion's face. We've drawn all of our lion's facial details, so we will paint the lion's face next week. So all we're doing is just kind of giving the lion a really colorful mane. And when you're done with this, you'll be done for today. And again, next week we're going to paint. Now, because I did my lion or my mane reds and pinks, remember next week I'm going to paint my lion's face greens, blues, and purples. And obviously that's not very realistic, but that's okay because these are just supposed to be really fun. Here are some finished lions, and look at how colorful and bright they are. It's going to be awesome when we paint them next week, but keep in mind we're learning about warm and cool colors, and you'll need to either paint your lion warm or cool, and then the mane will be the opposite. I'm going to pause the video now and talk a little bit more about this. Have fun today.